Child, this is my final whisper to you today. Yes, I know your ears have embraced many words, but let this be the final flame that warms your soul tonight, for it carries the favor I long to release into your life. I am the Eternal One, your God. I am speaking not to your ears, but to the core of your spirit. My voice does not shout. It pierces the noise like a gentle flame that warms but does not scorch, like a river that nourishes without overwhelming. I do not speak in the tones of men, but with the sound of eternity. I am the architect of your existence, the unseen hand that steadied your steps before you could walk, the breath that stirred your lungs as you wept your first cry, before time took its first breath, before light kissed the shadows, before the world's foundation was spoken into place. You were already mine. I have witnessed every sunrise of your life. I have counted every tear. Not a single drop escaped my sight. No pang of pain, no tremble of fear has gone unnoticed. I was there, in the places you thought were forsaken, in the silence you mistook for absence, in the hidden corners where you tried to vanish. And I am still there, and I am here now. My child, you wrestle with mysteries you cannot yet grasp, and that's okay. You do not need to comprehend what I already command. I am not confined by time, place, or impossibility. What you call a delay is perfect alignment in my hands. What you think is withheld is simply held back until the moment you're ready. I do not hold back to harm you. I pause to prepare you. You prayed for strength, so I allowed resistance to grow your roots. You sought faith, so I led you into the unknown. You asked for patience, so I whispered through the waiting. These were not punishments, they were personal answers. You looked upon your story and cried, "What good could possibly come of this?" And I respond with all of heaven. Everything. I weave ashes into beauty, wounds into wisdom, delays into divine appointments. Where you see fragments, I see the full tapestry. Where you see broken pieces, I see brilliance yet to unfold. Do not grieve the doors I have closed. Some protected you from harm, others from distraction, some from detours too long for your purpose. Trust me, even when your vision is veiled. Walk by faith, not by sight. I am a good father. I do not hand stones to children who ask for bread. Even when I seem silent, I am still speaking. Even when I seem still, I am moving. You were not designed to dwell in fear. Fear is not from me. It's a mirage, a lie whispered by shadows. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but one of power, love, and a clear, anchored mind. Do not tremble before tomorrow. I am already there. Do not shrink from people. I shape them too. Do not fear failure. It is often the womb where greatness is born. The enemy has whispered lies, that you are too flawed, too late, too much. But I declare, you are exactly who I made you to be. You are beloved. You are chosen. You are redeemed. My son paid the price, not for the ideal version of you, but the real, aching, beautiful you. He died for the tired, wandering soul, not the polished one. Let go of shame. Lay down the guilt. Release the weights I never asked you to carry. I am your God, bigger than your past, stronger than your temptations, deeper than your doubts. Let my grace cloak you. Let my mercy shadow you. Let my peace guard your gates. I know loneliness tries to whisper, but I've wrapped you in my presence. Look for me, not just in cathedrals or silence, but in golden skies, in laughter, in the rustle of leaves. Creation echoes my name. Child, you've been too harsh with yourself. You've measured your worth by comparison, your value by performance. Pause. Rest in me. I loved you before you ever moved a muscle for me. You don't need to earn my affection. I am not like man. I do not lie. I do not change. I do not love one day and retract the next. My love is forever, sealed in covenant. Yes, this world is broken. Yes, people may disappoint. Yes, dreams may linger long. But I remain. I am constant. I am unshakable. I am for you. If I am for you, who could stand against you? Turn your gaze from the storm and lock it onto me. I walked on water to show you that what terrifies you rests beneath my feet. I speak to waves, and they hush. I speak to chaos, and it bows. Your storm may roar, but I thunder louder. I am the stillness that follows the scream. I am the peace that defies explanation. Stop asking if I've forgotten you. I cannot forget you. Your name is etched into the palm of my hand. Every time I move, I think of you. Every time I act, it is with you in mind. Your mistakes do not cancel my promises. Your weakness does not erase my strength. I am raising you. I am laying a foundation inside you that the enemy cannot shake. I am not just giving you things. I am shaping you into one who can carry them. You will not collapse when the blessings arrive. I am stretching your spirit to hold more. I am about to release what you've waited, wept, and warred for. Even if I delay, know this, I have not denied. Wait with hope. Expect goodness. You will not be ashamed for trusting me. Forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Let bitterness fall away like withered leaves. Open your hands to receive. Release the past, so you can embrace the future. I am doing something new. Can you not see it? I am sending those who will love you well. I am restoring what was shattered. I am redeeming time itself. Nothing is wasted. Even the scars speak. Even the silence sings. And I am speaking now. Trust me with the timing. Trust me with the people. Trust me with your needs. Trust me with your heart. I am not only the God of mountaintops. I am the God of the valley. I do not dwell only in light. I walk beside you in the darkness. Worship me, not for what I give, but for who I am. I am Alpha and Omega, first breath and final whisper. Nothing surprises me. I wrote your story, and I know every chapter, every turn, every tear, every triumph. Nothing is random. Nothing is lost. You are loved, not occasionally, not conditionally, but always, wholly, forever. Let that be the root of your identity. You are not defined by your failures. You are not defined by rejection. You are defined by me. And I am love. When you fall into my arms. When you doubt, bring your questions to me. I will still be here. I always have been, and I always will be. Let your fury be free, child. Let it surface. Wounds. I can endure them. I am not breakable. I am the divine, the infinite one, and I dwell beside you. Each breath you draw is a living testament of my sustaining force. Every dawn that breaks is a vow, refreshed. I am not finished with you. I have only just begun. Do not hurry, beloved. I am a God of unfolding. Seeds do not rush to become forests. Visions take time to crystallize into destiny. Trust the unfolding. Trust the refining. There is design in every stretch of pain. I will pour out abundance upon you. Not merely for your delight, but so that you may become a conduit of blessing. You will overflow, not to satisfy yourself, but to drench others with my grace. This tale was never just about you. I am scripting a narrative that touches lives beyond your reach. Child, lean close and listen again. My voice is not muffled by time, nor is my love worn by repetition. I do not speak to crush you, but to lift the burdens that already press your heart. The world shouts with chaos, contradiction, and control, but I speak as the one who formed you, who knows the rhythm of your soul, who sees each unspoken ache. I see what you battle in silence, the thoughts that flood like storm water, the fears that cling to your tomorrows, the problems too complex to untangle, the sorrows you hide beneath a smile. But hear me, I did not shape you to live consumed by crises. I did not mold you to search shadows for light. I am the light. I am the goodness you hunger for. I am the answer whispered into your longing. When you gaze at troubles, you nourish them. You give them drink with your attention, and they swell in size, drowning out my truths, blinding you to the miracles I rain down daily. Do you see, child? When you magnify the problem, you minimize my presence. Not because I am less, but because your vision has turned away from me. I am greater than the giants that intimidate you. I am mightier than the summits that loom before you. I am known by every obstacle in your path. I do not ignore your battles. I enter them with you. I have never abandoned you. I am not distant. I am immersed. I walk into infernos beside you. I step into dens of lions ahead of you. I am your bastion, your sanctuary, your fortress. Do not let problems define you. They are not your title. They are not your ruler. They are not your final page. Do not kneel to what I have already vanquished. Do not nourish fears that I have conquered. Speak more of your God than your grief. You were not crafted to echo evil. You were designed to answer goodness. My goodness calls you toward restoration. It leads you through shadowlands. It follows you daily like a devoted guardian. Stop searching for what's broken and begin to seek what is radiant. There is so much right. You just haven't been looking for it. I know the noise of this world. It clamors with panic and division. But I whisper in silence. I summon you to the hush. See the sun? It still ascends. See the trees? They still stretch toward radiance. Feel your breath? You are alive. And that alone is a holy testimony. You cry, what good remains in this mess? And I answer, I am the good that does not flicker, the good that stands unshaken when all else fractures. Shift your sight, not out of denial, but in bold belief. I never told you to pretend troubles aren't real. I invited you to fix your eyes on me, to look through lenses of truth, not terror. Speak life where death lurks. Speak blessing when bitterness would be easier. Dance even with tears on your cheeks. That is not delusion, that is faith. And faith touches me. Faith moves my hand. Faith sets your feet upon unshakable ground. When you choose to gaze at me, the storm shrinks in size, not because it ends, but because you reclaim authority. You ask, how can I focus on beauty when all crumbles? And I say, because I am still sovereign, even in the wreckage. My promises do not fracture with your fears. My word does not falter with the market. Do not build your worth on what shifts like sand. Problems pass, seasons spin, but I remain. If you obsess over shadows, you will miss the eternal gleam I'm unveiling in secret. I am orchestrating what you cannot yet see. I am answering prayers you forgot you whispered. Focus on the good, because good sustains. Negativity poisons the spirit, but gratitude is medicine. Worship is weaponry. Thankfulness is armor. Joy is rebellion. When you look at me, you rise above the tide, not unaware of waves, but no longer ruled by them. So remember, child, I have a history with you. Let that be your anchor. Recall how I provided, how I opened doors, how I protected you, even when you didn't know. My goodness is not seasonal. It is eternal. It is who I am. And when you seek my goodness, you will find it. My constancy is not confined by your chaos. To gaze upon me is not to flee reality, but to dwell in truth. A truth where I rule, where I care, where I move with purpose, and where I remain undeniably good. You will discover what your heart seeks. Search for shadows, and shadows will greet you. Hunt disappointment, and it will embrace you. But seek me, and you'll find me. In the kindness of strangers, in strength you didn't know remained, in laughter that rises like a song from behind the veil of tears. I am there. I have always been there. Child, you were crafted for joy, not because life is soft, but because I am sufficient. Joy does not pretend troubles away. It simply stands taller than them. Joy roots itself in me. When you look to me, you drink from a well that never runs dry. I do not abandon. I do not tire. I do not turn away. Yes, I know your disappointments. I've seen your silent bruises. I've watched you grow weary in the waiting. But don't let delay become your identity. Let me rewrite your hope. Let me renew your sight. Let me teach your heart to dream again. The world says, be realistic. I say, be faithful. Be hopeful. Be radiant. Fix your eyes not on dust and decay, but on the eternal. This is not denial. This is divine alignment. This is how you glow in the dark. This is how you become salt. This is how you shine. When you fix your eyes on me, your language shifts. Your thoughts elevate. Your heart finds balm. your perspective ascends, and suddenly, the burdens that once felt immense begin to shrink beneath the weight of my glory. Every hallelujah in the fire is a triumph in the unseen. Every whispered thank you in trial lays a brick in the eternal. I see it. I treasure it. I reward it. Child, I am your source, not status, not bank accounts, not applause, not control. I am your joy. I am your peace. I am your purpose. Everything else is a resource, but I am the source. I have never lost a battle, and I will not begin with yours. I have never broken a promise, and I will not start now. I have never forsaken a child, and I won't start with you. Train your soul to see my hand, to trust my rhythm, to think my truth. This is how you stand. This is how you soar. This is how you live undefeated. When you see despair, declare my goodness. When you hear lies, speak my truth. When you feel frail, proclaim my strength. When you lack, praise me for being enough. The more you fixate on me, the less space fear can inhabit. The more your gaze rests on me, the less oxygen anxiety can steal. I part seas. I open barren places. I resurrect what was dead. I summon futures out of nothing. Nothing is too great for me. I hold what you cannot yet see, and I promise, it is brighter than you dare to imagine. Do not let today's view eclipse tomorrow's glory. Anchor your hope in me. I hold time. I hold you. Release fear. Release control. Release the urge to always understand. You do not need to chart the path. When you walk with the one who is the way, look to me. I am your peace. I am your provider. I am your healer. I am your friend. I am your king. I am your father. I am your God. And I will never walk away. Never. I am enough. And I am good. Always. Amen.